Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Gamble. Thank you, Gamble. Thank you, students. Thank you, Gamble. Thank you, crowd. Um, Listen, Baylor, much respect. Coach is one of the best in the country. One of the best coaches. They got one of the best teams, best programs. Obviously, we had some attrition in terms of injuries with both teams. But really proud of the will. Showed a will we haven't shown this year in big spots. So I think it's a big confidence builder for us. And I just thought today, Samson was just an incredible warrior. He was plus 18 in that game. He just played so hard, and I'm just so proud of that guy. And I thought Aiden Mahaney saved us today. I thought his first half, those 2 threes, like when we were reeling and in a bad way, he gave us a lot of life and got the crowd going, and then we were able to get our bearings. But I thought defensively we got, obviously we still have tons of issues there, but at least got better as the game went on in stretches.
Yeah, at the risk of maybe some hyperbole, is this as big a December win as you've had in a while? Or?
You know what? It reminded me a little bit of the St. Joe's game coming in, really beat up after that. Remember that embarrassing performance? And then we beat Florida in the next game at home, and that Gamble magic for us. But yeah, I don't think I've had a team since I've been here, like a legitimate team that had a chance to have a season that has probably ever needed a game more than we needed a game today. And then obviously with Alex not available, to us, that our margin for error shrunk. It was good to win it. It was good to be able to fight that hard and win it without Alex.
Dan, in a week's time, in your own sort of checklist from last Wednesday to this Wednesday, what did you and this group accomplish the most over the last 7 days?
I think, listen, when you get a chance to get back home and regroup, when you're, when you're doing what we were doing last weekend, and your ego comes crashing down as a program when you lose the first one, and you have no time to recover, and it just turns into, what that turned into. We were just able to, get home and get some days of practice and get some days together, to heal and rebuild our psyche, and obviously we knew we were coming into a place when we play here at Gamble, it's hard for us to lose here. This place is, it's a really hard place for people to beat us. And, I just think it gives the group some confidence here that, I don't, going into these 2 other non-conference games and then the Big East slate, I think this just gives us a little bit of juice, and hopefully we can get Alex back, and winning without him today, I think is going to be good for the confidence of the group.
Dan, you mentioned Aiden, the back-to-back threes he hit, and then I don't know what was going on when you greeted him. Maybe you give him a headbutt, but you obviously...
I headbutted him,
yeah,
and then he punched me in the chest hard. That's why I'm talking so low. I think I might have cracked a rib. He rose like a phoenix out of the ashes today. That's why I'm not sure if you saw that on the sideline today. He was, and I'm not sure that's what a phoenix does. But that was important for him. That was important for him to have a moment like that. I think he saved us today in the first half, and I think his season will start now for him, and I think you'll see a guy that's going to give us what we hoped he would give us.
Just to follow up quickly on that, Dan, would you mind reflecting back on late April when you were recruiting him, waiting on word for his commitment, and what you thought his addition might do for your roster?
Yeah, just what he did today. just be real offensive minded. I think, obviously, if Solo's not in foul trouble, Solo probably gets 14, 15 a game. Probably gets 15 today. McNeely had 17 and he didn't even shoot the three well. Caravan's a 15, 16 a point a game scorer. We need Aiden to be in that 12, 13 point a game. That's how we've been so successful, offensively as a group. And he's got the capability, and he's got the game, and he's got the firepower. And we just keep telling him, for one of the best guards to ever play in the program, Tristan Newton, his first year was not a total joyride. Just stay with it, and you'll rise like a phoenix.
Coach, it seemed like you had a different approach to this game, putting Terrace and Sampson on the floor. Is that something that you want to do more often moving forward?
Not from an offensive standpoint. Offensively, it brought me back to. It brought us back to Buffalo when we didn't have enough shooting and passing. But for this game, it was necessary. Alex was out, who plays the 4, so we were short a front court player that would play 30 plus minutes for us, and they played big so much that Celestin fouled out. But obviously we took a lot of threes, but I thought we did a better job driving the ball today. And again, like I said, Sampson today, he was plus 18 in a game we won by 4 and 20. He just played his absolute heart out today. That guy, I'm so proud of him.
Joe, then Joe.
Dan, back here. With Alex out, it looked like Liam sort of tried to take over that role today on the floor a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's like time for these guys to announce themselves. I don't. I loved what Solo did and Aiden did in the first half. They buried huge threes to get us back in that thing. Liam McNeely, you're one of the best freshmen in the country. Just go out there and let it fly and play with some swagger and some confidence. And obviously the home crowd helped that. But, it's just, these are all new people that this is like the next wave of UConn players. And it's like, guys, just go out there and hoop and let it fly and go make big shots and make big plays and go win a big game and announce yourself that that our season has started here at UConn.
I was going to ask about Liam too, but he obviously didn't make all of his shots, but he hit some big ones when you guys needed him. And then obviously he had that fist bump in the first half that I'm sure you like to see again on the court.
Yeah, I mean, just getting that swagger back. I think part of the problem has been me. I mean, I've been. I've coached these guys frustrated, and I've coached them frustrated for too long. This is a team that's going to be a work in progress and a team that's going to get better and better, and we're relying on a lot of young players and new players, and a lot of these teams we're playing against, they've got all fifth year, extra COVID year. A lot of these teams don't have developing sophomores and developing freshmen on the court. So for us, I got to coach this team with more, with more grace and more building them up and more enthusiasm and more energy. And I can't coach them mad because we're not currently playing as well as the last 2 teams have played. And I think, like I said yesterday, there's been some people that have helped, help me kind of check whether it is my ego or just my approach with the team.
Dan, it would seem that the consequences of defeat in this game would have been pretty severe for December, but what do you think it says about your young guys and your new guys, the guys who didn't create the monster, that they did not allow that looming possibility to hinder them in the final minutes?
Yeah, I don't think they knew. I don't think they are looking at the schedule the way I've been laying in my bed at 1 o'clock in the morning, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, thinking, all right, I got to go to Texas after this and play Gonzaga, who may be the best team in the country, at MSG coming up after this. So, there was a possibility that if you lose this one, you're reeling to the point where you're under 500 going into league play. Ian, I never thought about that. And for where we've been, I mean, it's it's such a feeling we're not accustomed to here. But these guys showed that they've got the character of the people that have been wearing this uniform before them, and it's just going to take them, more time for us to become a good team, a very good team, potentially a great team. you know, potentially a championship team. We got to keep coaching these guys and stay positive, you know, until we, you know, have them playing at a level that we're accustomed to.
Try not to make this the same question, but if you're going to do great things, you're going to probably have a lot of games like this that are going to be grinded out games down the stretch, you know, possession by possession. Did you learn something about the character? You mentioned Will at the beginning. Did you learn something about the character and the will of this group tonight?
Yeah, I mean, they earned, you know, I think it was like the first fun locker room we've been in after a game where you feel like you won something, you did something. You know, these guys earn, you know, they earned our respect. You know, I think they earned, you know, they played like an honorable game here. They reached down deep, and you know, without that one returning starter, you know, who's supposed to give the team the confidence in these moments, they were able to, you know, without the guy that's really the one major holdover from who we've been, they're able to win this one without him. So I think that it's a confidence builder. It's a character builder. We know it's you know, we know it's in there for us now, and you know, I mean, listen, this is heavy for us. You know, it's heavy for the coaches. It's heavy for the players. When you've been as good as we've been, and you get off to the start that we've gotten off to, you know, it's heavy. And you know, I think this will obviously our urgency's got to stay where it is, but you know, certainly a little bit more oxygen for us right now.
Hi, Coach. At the risk of making one game bigger than the entire season, is it fair to say that this is kind of like the start of a brand new season for you guys, considering everything that happened?
Yeah, I mean, I just think you know, for the, you know, it was the first time we beat a quality opponent. You know, a quality opponent. When I think, you know, when it's all said and done for them, I think when, you know, when they get Edgecombe back, and you know, when they get Roach healthy, they're gonna have as good with that guard play and what they got to you know, with my man that, you know, Omir and the two centers and the Celestine off the bench and the depth that they have at guard. I mean, you know, they're going to be a team that's going to be making a deep run in March and have a real Final Four possibility. So, you know, to be able to gut one out at home, you know, I mean, obviously we've won bigger games the last couple of years than this one today, but for you know, for where we are in the 25 season, yeah, we needed this one bad. Thank you.
definitely feels great. This was a big game. We needed this win, and like I always say, I'm just trying to help the team as much as possible.
Aiden, Coach kind of made a theme of rising from the ashes like a phoenix for you. Was that something he's broached to you? Is that how did that kind of come about?
Yeah, it's just kind of been a thing within the past couple of days that he's been saying to me. Obviously, not the most desirable start to my career here thus far, but I feel like we're getting things in the right direction, and Coach has done a really good job of supporting me through kind of some of these early struggles, and so have the guys. So appreciative to all of them.
So what happened with that celebration? Did Coach headbutt you, or hit him in the ribs, or something?
Nah, we were just fired up. This is one of the things that I couldn't wait to get into over here is having a coach like that that gets fired up just like the players do. So I felt like we were just in that moment. There was nothing planned. That was just natural energy and aggression coming from both of us. So we were juiced.
Liam, you went up against your former high school teammate Robert Wright from Montverde. Can you just talk about that and how it was going up against him? I asked him the same question before, and he said you guys talked about it back, I think, during the summertime.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting to play against like somebody I really knew and was really close with. I've been excited about it for a long time. We've been talking about it since the schedule came out, but we didn't talk today before the game at all. I didn't text him, he didn't text me, but we hugged after the game. That's my guy. I'm proud of him.
Did you guys, coming into this game, did you feel like there was a lot of pressure on you you need this win really badly, considering Maui and the schedule coming up, and then of course Alex is out. What was the feeling coming into the game?
I think we just showed what we're capable of, even without our captain. A lot of guys had to step up just because Alex brings so much. But yeah, there was definitely pressure just because the 3 losses to Maui it was bad and won't happen again. It was just a really good win to get back in the right direction. We got to build on it.
Yeah, Coach said this was the first time you guys got to have sort of a happy locker room. Obviously, you won some teams out, but this was the first one that felt like you won something. I guess does it give you guys hope now that you have something that you can look back on? A game that you guys can consider a good win, and just for the future, just for hope.
Well, like I said, we just got to build on this. We got two really big games coming up this weekend and next week, and then we got league play after that. So we just got to keep the momentum and just keep being confident in each other.
Aiden, seeing the ball go in a big spot here, and hearing the crowd the way it is, what did that feel like for you? Was it sort of a relief, or was it sort of like, yeah, this is what I signed up for?
I feel like it was this is what I signed up for. My biggest thing right now is just carrying this momentum forward, but I've been waiting to have a little bit of a feeling like this, and I feel like this is just a taste for me, but just a little feeling of kind of, your work paying off, and, I felt like I made the right decision to come here. I still feel that way. I think I've grown tremendously on and off the court here, and, I just don't think people have got to see it yet, so I'm really excited for moving forward right now.
I know Coach mentioned us, I'm sure he's mentioned to you, that Tristan Newton got off to a difficult start here also. It was maybe late in his first season that he really kind of caught on to it. Has he talked to you about that? Is that something that you've maybe tried to go to school on a little bit?
Yeah, he's mentioned a couple guys, and maybe their early struggles is transfers coming in, but I'm just focused on myself and my team right now and this current year, so just trying to get better every day and, like I said, carry this momentum forward.
Samson, Coach said you were a warrior out there today. How does it feel to hear that? Is that really a little extra today for you?
Yeah, that's really how I try to show up every single day, whether it's in practice or games. So, he's always say that to me, and just coming into this game where, we needed every single one of us, to step up big, with our captain out, I just had to go out there and just be me.
Sam, Coach kind of held you a little longer at the end there and had a lot to say. Can you share what he said to you as you came out of the game and exchanged that big hug there?
Exactly what he just said. He said I played like a warrior, and he said he was proud of me and he loved me.
Liam,
family was here. I mean, like I said before, there's just a lot of pressure coming into this game because it's like our best opponent we've played, and we lost earlier. We don't like to talk about. But I mean, yeah, I was just fired up playing against somebody I knew, hometown team. They're really good. I tried to leave it all out there.
Liam, you guys proved tonight that you could win a close game against a good team that plays down the stretch without Alex on the floor. What does that do for your confidence now that you know when you're in these, you're going to be in probably a lot of close games, I imagine, this year, that you've been through that and you've proven yourselves you can survive?
I think we had a great game plan, and we had a great scout. Just continue to trust in the coaches, and like I said, just continue to build on this game and just carry the momentum forward into our next big games.
Early in the game, they were driving to the rim a lot. What did you guys do adjusting-wise to keep them from being able to beat you off the dribble like that?
Yeah, I mean, Roach went down early, which kind of took out one of their guys that can get to the rim real well. And I think Rob Wright, throughout the game, got to the rim way too easily. So that's on all of our perimeter players to continue to get better at guarding the ball. But it's a credit to guys like Sampson, guys like Terrace, and I guess Liam's a shot blocker today as well. So credit to all of our shot blockers for, just knowing that when they go by you, you just have to crack down on the big and they're going to take care of it at the rim. And he's been doing it all year. He's been doing it all his career. AK, when he comes back, has been doing it all his career. Terrace has been getting better and better at it. And Liam flashed some athleticism tonight, so that's always nice to see, It's not just the flying high dunks that he has off of 2 feet. It's also the rim protection that he brings.
Is the improvement of the perimeter defense, is that the next step for this group, just to kind of get a little better?
Yeah, definitely, and I think we took a step forward. A couple of guys did. But it's just a conscious effort, from myself all the way to Haas, to Solo, to, I don't know, I don't want to name everyone, but everybody. And even, today we had 2 bigs on the floor today, and they had to match up against some perimeter guys through switching and stuff, and they did a really good job with it. So everyone's just got to continue to get better at it.
Did you have a low point in Hawaii or at any point this season where maybe you wondered if you made the right decision?
I feel like in moments like that, that's where you learn the most about yourself. And I don't think I've been faced with enough adversity, and that was a big reason why I wanted to get out of St. Mary's. I knew I was really comfortable there, and it was a safe spot for me. So, in a way, that's exactly what I came here for, to kind of be thrown in the fire, thrown in the smoke, and try to come out on the other end. And I think I poked out a finger or something today. So, I'm nowhere near where I want to be. But you got to trust the guys. You got to trust your decision. And trust your family, stay with the people that are close to you, and just huge credit to the teammates for kind of keeping me up and supporting me through all that.
Liam, Coach Hurley said that Coach said that he hasn't really had a team since he's been here that's needed a win the way that you guys needed a win. And we can say that there's a weight lifted, but do you guys feel like there's been a little bit of a weight lifted?
I don't think so. I was very confident we were going to get the win today. No one in the world could have convinced me we weren't. I know how capable we are. And just because we had 3 bad losses in Maui doesn't mean we're a bad team. Just means we had to figure some stuff out. And I think we're still figuring some stuff out, but we're definitely in the right direction.
Excited to get to Texas next week?
I am. Back home state.
Is your family coming to that game?
Definitely. I have a lot of